about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts.
Hey guys, welcome back to Us Always. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe down below, turn on your post notifications on, that way you get notified every time I post a new video. If you guys do hear me rocking the bouncer, I actually am. If you guys hear like a squeaky noise, it's me rocking Serenity with my foot in her bouncer. And then Damien is running around, so if you guys do hear him, it's because he's running around wild right now. We wanted to kind of do this mukbang. We snapped the cilantro lime chicken soup on our Snapchats. A lot of you guys were asking us to do a food vlog. Unfortunately, we didn't vlog it, but I did get this recipe off Pinterest. So if you guys do want the ingredients and recipe of how to make this, I will be inserting screenshots at the end of this video. That way, if you guys do want it, you guys can have it and then try it for yourself, because it is bomb, guys.
It's really good.
Kind of wanted to do like a story time with this, as well as doing like a little mukbang for you guys, since we are eating our leftovers from last night, because the craziest thing happened to us guys last night, like the craziest thing. But before we get into the juicy story time of what happened to us last night, we already have our soups in our bowl right now. I'm going to add both chopped up some serranos.
Yeah.
Share.
You know we can't eat nothing without chile.
Yeah, it's already spicy, but not as spicy, because we did have to have the kids eat it.
Ooh, somebody's talking cheese, man. My ears ringing.
Ooh. And then, oh, making a mess, guys. Avocado.
You guys gotta try this.
It's like really good, guys. When we used to be like on a little healthy diet and stuff, I used to go on Pinterest like crazy, just like getting a whole bunch of different recipes.
You want what? You want some? Yeah. Okay. You want some?
But if you guys haven't already, also follow us on Snapchat and Instagram. Our handles are listed down below in the description.
I don't want that.
You don't want that?
No.
And if you guys haven't checked out the boys' channel, JJ is not here right now. He is at school, but the boys do have their own YouTube channel now, where they post like toy reviews, and they're gonna be vlogging like their days and stuff. But it is called JD's World. I will also go ahead and link that down below if you guys do want to check us out. If you guys do want to shop our Us Always merch, the link will also be down below in the description.
Yes, ma'am.
So, is it good, baby? Wow. You like it? Okay, so we also do eat this soup. Sorry, that was loud. With chips.
You want some? No?
Chicken soup.
You got chicken soup?
Yeah.
It's so good. Take a bite. Be scared.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take a bite real quick.
Be careful.
Daddy. Hello.
What?
Daddy, I need my iPad.
Hey, you want to eat right here?
No, I need that one.
No, that one's mine.
Daddy's gonna give you some.
Oh. Daddy, I want chicken soup. Daddy, that chicken soup?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bo's pouring Damon some soup, because now he wants some too.
No, chicken soup. Chicken soup.
Oh, chicken soup?
Yes.
Okay, baby. The only thing that sucks about doing like mukbangs is like I feel like I can't talk and eat.
So yesterday we went to JJ's wrestling practice, right? We went to wrestling practice, so wrestling practice was a hit. Really good. So after practice, we went and got some food. We're going about our day. You know what I mean? Just cruising it, doing our stuff.
Going about our night.
Day, night, same thing. Well, it was nighttime, Kate. So.
His JJ practices till like 8.
Yeah. So it was late. So we went and got some food. So we started heading home, right? And on the back roads of Wasco, we went to Chevron to get gas. I think it's Highway 43. It's that little highway, right? So we go the back way, and there's this spot. There's like there's like railroad tracks, right? And I always look because I always know that there's people that always run the stop sign. So Maria's on her phone, and I'm driving, and literally, like I can see the guy driving. Like he goes over the track, and I'm watching him. And I'm going like 50 miles an hour because right there it's like a freeway, right? So it's like 60 miles.
It's like a little highway.
So it's like 60 miles an hour. So I'm driving and I can see this guy. He goes over the tracks and I'm watching him. And in my head I was like, dang, he's not slowing down. Like he's not stopping at all. So he runs the stop sign. So I'm driving and I see him and here comes the stop sign right now. Like, is he gonna stop? He doesn't stop at all. And I tell Maria, I was like,
he said, oh.
I said, oh.
You know?
I was like, oh. And I locked my brakes up. I was like, he's not stopping. So I yell and she gets
That's
all
when I like.
She gets all scared.
Yeah, at that point, Bo like legit slammed on his brakes and like turned the wheel, like completely turned the freaking wheel to go left, right? And as this was happening, I just like, everything was slow motion. That dude was legit like just going straight. Like
he didn't move. Like he just kept going straight. He was like this.
Yeah,
like
he didn't
driving.
swerve.
He didn't see me or nothing. The headlights, nothing at all. He just kept driving straight, and I locked the brakes up.
And then that's when I like looked, and my vision, like when I'm looking at him, I'm like turning. Like I was literally like this, like that, right? Daddy, and he's just going straight. And I was like, oh my god, guys, like I instantly like tensed up. I freaking screamed. Like I got so scared, guys. Like I just reacted and I started crying. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like I freaking started crying. And I was like, babe, like I freaking grabbed him, like, babe, like what the hell? So like,
but literally it came within inches of me hitting him.
Yes,
like
thankfully
I could see over the car.
Yeah, I feel bad because
give me the headband thing.
I feel bad because like the boys were so
everybody
scared.
was in
like,
the vehicle.
Yeah, like all the kids, like Serenity, Damien, and JJ, and I was so scared that it could have ended really badly, guys. And thankfully, God was watching over us, and Bo reacted the way he did. He avoided a huge situation from happening. At this point, the dude wasn't even stopping.
Yeah, he
so
just kept
Bo
driving.
kind of like follows him and was honking at him to stop. And at this point, Bo was already like gonna act out of anger. Like I could already see it. I could already see it in his face that he was gonna act out of anger, guys. So he gets out of the freaking vehicle and then he goes.
I run over to the driver's door and I open his door. Boom. And I started yelling and I was like, what the f is wrong with you? As soon as I opened the door, this fool's eyes were like straight bloodshot, like yellow, like he was drunk, like faded. And I was just yelling. I wanted to, don't get me wrong, like I was so pissed because they're with me, the kids, like I wanted to beat his ass. I'm not gonna lie, like I wanted to beat his ass so bad. And
I was scared because I seen Bo already gonna react out of anger. And I was like screaming from the freaking car, don't, the kids are watching you, like don't. And the kids are like, I'm scared, right? So we were all just like freaked out with the whole situation happening. Thankfully, Bo didn't react out of anger. He was like yelling at that dude. So when Bo comes to me, he's like, babe, he's freaking drunk. So instantly what comes to my mind is, Daddy, he's not gonna get out of the vehicle, he's gonna take off. So let me record his license plate.
Because at first, before he even went over there, I wanted to check his truck because I was like, man, like if he hit me, like I need to take pictures. So I'm checking his truck, and when I get into the front, he tries to take off.
I know, he tried to take off.
He tried to take off with me in front of the truck. So then I was like, what the hell? So then she starts recording.
I recorded his license plate. That way I could just have it for reference.
And then I go back to the door.
And he tells him to get out.
I was like, you need to get out of the damn truck.
The guy and Bo ended up in the front of that guy's truck. And Bo was like, I'm freaking telling him. I'm like, so I instantly see him and I was like, this guy doesn't speak no English, you know? And when I started talking to him in Spanish, and I was like, basically in Spanish telling him, why are you driving drunk? You ran a stop sign, you know, you almost hit us, like you made us almost crash. Like we have our kids in the vehicle, you know, like it could have been bad.
Oh, it would have been really bad because like I said, I was going like 50 miles an hour and I would have hit him. I would have T-boned him. I would have hit him right in the driver door and it would have been all bad.
Yeah, and then basically he was just like, perdón, no te miré. And I was like, oh. I'm like telling Bo, like, you're arguing with him and he doesn't even understand you. Like,
well, I was pissed.
Like,
I was
you're
mad.
telling him all this, but he doesn't even understand you. So I was like, that's when I started telling him everything in Spanish, and he was like, no tomo, vengo del rancho. And I was like, he was for sure drunk, because you could see like even his whole expression, just the way he was, like he was just like, he had no expression.
Everything was like slow motion.
It was.
Everything, he was just like,
instantly I was telling him, I was like, so if you're not drunk, I'm gonna go ahead and make a report on this situation, and I'm gonna have the cops test you to make sure that you don't have alcohol, right? And that's when he was like, but like no chocamos, like we didn't crash.
real quick,
you know. And I was like, you know what, like I told Bo, like, you know what, like it's fine, we'll go and we'll call the sheriffs. Like what can we do? Like technically our vehicle's not damaged.
That's what I was like,
his vehicle's not damaged, so there's really nothing we can really do besides call like the cops and report his vehicle as being a drunk driver. So we let him off, like, and instantly, like, we're just shook, guys. Like at this point, I'm traumatized already. That this would have been the second time we would have been like crashed into a freaking person that has been drunk, because our previous accident was a drunk driver. And this is what I always tell Bo, like my fear is to always like drive at night, because that's when drunk drivers come out, or by the end of the night they're drunk already. So I was scared because people, you know, don't see stop signs, they don't see stoplights, and that's always majority of the time that you hear that people die because of drunk drivers. So,
and the drunk ones never die.
Yes. So it was just scary, guys. So we ended up calling 911 and reporting the vehicle.
But I don't think anything ever happened. By the time they would have got there,
he was probably already home.
Yeah.
But what baffled me was like that it didn't even faze him like at all. Like he had no emotion. Like he wasn't even stopping. Like the fact that he didn't even see us coming like was so crazy.
Yeah, he didn't swerve.
He didn't swerve. Nothing.
That's how I knew he was drunk, because literally, it was just crazy. He drove in a straight line. Like a straight line, and I'm coming right at him. He didn't even like look over or anything.
And at this point we had the right of way because we're on the highway.
Yeah, there's no stop sign for us.
In the back roads, the intersections have stop signs, and when there's nobody on the main highway, you can cross. Well, this guy didn't even look, like he just went.
Don't get me wrong though, like everybody does. Everybody is subject to drinking and driving, but
yes.
There's a difference between.
But he was drunk.
No, he was faded.
It wasn't like he had 1 or 2 drinks. Like he was out of it. Like
he was drunk to where like
he couldn't even stand straight when he got out of the vehicle. He had
you can't even like if you don't see a car in your peripheral vision, like dog, you're faded.
But not everybody has peripheral vision.
Babe, but regardless, headlights, it's dark. You could see lights coming at you. If you just to drive straight, like not even tripping, just chilling, like. And I started chasing him and hawking, and he was still just looking straight. That's when I was like, man, this guy is faded. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I shouldn't have reacted how I did. Because, for one, my family was with me. And then the kids, like, after, they were all scared.
But, I mean, I don't blame you because when, you know, like, at that moment, I know what you were thinking. You're like, damn, my family was...
Oh, I was pissed.
Like something bad could have happened to my family. So you just were mad. Like your adrenaline was rushing. Because I was pissed too. But like what was going through my head is Bo's gonna go over there. This dude can have a gun. He could pull his gun out on him. I was just thinking the worst. And with me, I always think the worst of everything. I play out a scenario. And overall, I could have just ended badly.
Yeah, but like I said, I shouldn't have acted how I did. And after we were driving away,
I got your nose.
You got my nose. I started feeling bad. I was like, man, maybe I shouldn't have loped up on him. Cause and then she was like, if you would have did something, like he could have pressed charges, you could have went to jail.
Yeah, like if Bo, like even though he was drunk, like Bo was still the aggressor at that point, you know?
Yeah.
So I told Bo, thankfully, like,
I was waiting for him to pop off.
thankfully you used your brain.
He was so drunk he didn't even know what the hell was going on. Like literally he was just like, I opened the door too, and he just looks at me. He's like
he looked like what he looked like is a lost puppy. Like didn't know what was going on.
If we would have wrecked, it would have been like head on. Our truck would have hit head on. He would have T-boned him. But because I swerved,
but Bo swerved so hard, guys. Like
I was like standing up in the seat, like
we were like
turning.
We were like this.
And I was just like, man, and all I could see is his truck. It was like, now that I think about it, it's pretty funny because I'm going like this and he's driving straight.
It's not funny.
Well, like,
I think the way you acted, I think the way you reacted was kind of like a, what is it called? The movies, like, you know, when you swerve and drift.
I don't know, but it like,
because Bo was drifting. It was like, it was like gliding.
Like skidding.
It was gliding.
Like, he was driving like this, right, like straight, and he didn't stop. Remember? So, and I hit the brakes and I turned the steering wheel. So I'm hitting the brakes and I'm sliding, and literally we both end up going straight like this. I'm like right next to him, and literally within inches. What were you dancing?
I don't know, guys, but
do you remember what happened last night?
Scary.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did Daddy almost crash? Yeah. Were you scared?
Yeah, but like I said, I can't stress enough that it was all avoided because it could have ended really badly. Like you guys, I was shook. I was even sore, like from my arms because of how bad I tensed up.
I wasn't even like, I wasn't scared or anything. I was just more pissed.
You were more mad.
I was more mad about anything.
That's our story time from last night.
I would don't know.
Let us know down below if you guys can relate or if you guys have any story times of dealing with something similar, something with a drunk driver. So hope you guys enjoyed this little mukbang and story time. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And before we do completely end this video, our post notification shout out goes to
the Davis family.
Shout out to you guys. And if you guys do want a future post notification shout out, all you have to do is,
what do they have to do?
Two?
They have to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
Turn your post notifications on.
Can you say hit the little bell?
So all you gotta do is subscribe to our channel, turn your post notifications on, hit the little bell, bing, and comment, show them some love.
Yes, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
So deuces.
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 Deuces.